Okay,
All right.
we live.
Well, welcome to the other morning show.
Live on Dimebag TV. So, I'm Dimebag Darley.
I'm True Power's Mine.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, back again. Well, we survived another week.
Yes,
huh?
we did. Yes,
You
we
know,
did.
Kim Jong-il's missing.
Yeah. He missing?
Apparently, he's somewhere they can't locate him.
Oh.
You know, we know how this all goes. You know, you're like,
Right.
I'm right here. All suddenly those drone strikes come.
Right. I wonder what the fuck I was doing. How did that slip by? I probably was focused on so much other crazy stuff, man.
Oh, man, there's
I
been
didn't even
a
know
lot
he was
of it.
missing. Man, that's crazy.
He's missing in the sense that we cannot locate him.
Oh, the U.S. came over.
Yeah.
So
He's not missing in the sense that we got him on back of milk cartons.
Right.
That we see.
Oh, okay. So basically, they gave him a back door out of there before they go in, and okay, that kind of
deal.
messing, yeah.
Oh, he's really burnt up and bad. It'd be some little skinny motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. The island with Tupac.
Oh, sitting there, man, we really fooled him. Yeah.
Right.
Jackson up there, woo, the real one, you know.
Yeah, when he was black. Oh,
When he
man.
was black.
We love you, Michael, man. Rest in peace, man. But
yeah, and Prince, is chilling there with him.
Yeah, Prince.
So is Rick James that they finally buried him.
Yeah. You know what kind of fucking concert they can put on?
Oh gosh.
Shit. You got Prince and Michael Jackson alone, man.
But I wonder if, segregation has finally hit that zone. If like that world so is to heaven as it is on earth, then I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can't perform up in here, boy.
Then what do you think about their music? Come on, they gonna be like up in that motherfucker, purple rain, purple rain. Shit, we're gonna be up in there kicking this shit.
That's what I'm trying to explain to
majority
this
of
fool.
people that bought Prince music was white. Shit,
All
ain't no
music.
black, it ain't enough black people to do this shit. That people, you gotta understand something.
Now, regionally, true enough, you could have a little hood star that in the hood, in the community, he's making paper off
Right.
a few people, just like a
Oh
church.
yeah, you can support your community.
But like on a national, international level, come on, man. Come on. Those little shit hoods ain't nothing compared to the whole nations. They ain't nothing compared to whole states. Listen, just do a test. Just do a test, man.
On the Mercy broadcast system.
Go and jump in your car. If you don't have a car, well, fuck. Find a friend with a car. And go from your house 10 miles away and then see the demographics. Just 10 miles. Any direction. 10 miles from your house. And I guarantee you, it's going to be a sea of rice. A sea of rice. And you'll be one raisin. What the fuck? So you better understand. Now this isn't defeatist talking. This is another.
No, I'm just saying you got to be. What I'm saying is you got to be able to track from everywhere.
Exactly, and that's what that's what this show's about. Let's get it.
Like it's black people that like country music.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
So you gonna have your fans regardless of
Right.
You're gonna have your
Right.
fans. But talking about the overwhelming majority purchasers of music in general, or just white people, it's just they're the largest
and
population.
teens at that.
Yeah.
The young people.
Yep.
Old people tend to be too cheap and they're too busy.
No, fuck that shit. Remember back in the day, get the bootleg tape.
Oh yeah.
Shit, the bootleg CD.
And then when that one, what was it, LimeWire came out on the internet where you could get,
Oh yeah,
all that
then
music.
they shut that down.
Oh, they shut it down with a quickness.
Yeah, they shut all that.
But
shit
if you
down.
if you get the Tor browser, there's still a number of download sites on the so-called hidden web.
Now that it's
But the hidden web's not hidden. I don't recommend using Tor no more because it's known.
Right.
There's other applications out there that are not known, and I'm not going to speak on them because I don't want to make them vulnerable in any kind of way. But Torn was good at one time for anonymity, but it's not good anymore.
So there you go. I just say you don't.
And I love you, Torn. I did. I used to use you all the time.
You don't feel like being hounded, by lawyers and shit. Just get one of them music apps and pay a little $10.
Or make your own music. You can download all kinds of music editing software make your own beats,
Yeah.
come up with your own rhymes. You know what? It's time that we liberate our minds from the Hollywood machine.
Because some of these rappers nowadays, man,
are just so whack. Come on.
That's just terrible.
I jump in my lag, I chill with some fat bag, and then fucking smoke a fat sack. That's all they do.
Or they be, Poppy and Molly.
What about the motherfuckers sound like they have Down syndrome?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You know what it is because them damn skinny ass jeans they be fucking with.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's how they releasing that teaching off that nut sack. That's all. That boy giving them motherfucking tight ass jeans on, man. Stop. Skinny jeans was only made for fucking women.
Exactly. Like yoga pants, for instance. Yoga pants, parachute pants. All that tight shit is for women. All right. Now, if you want to run around here looking like a motherfucking fool, and people know what you up to, man. They know you punking. You know, I mean, come on, man.
Right.
Only a punk would want to, hey, look at my motherfucking gluteus.
If your jeans tighter than your gals, that's a problem.
There is a problem. Period. And that goes along with rap. You know, a lot of people don't understand, man. That rap thing back in the day, even today, I suspect, it was full of nothing but Peter Puffers. Straight up. I mean, we're all hard. I love my homie. I knew there was something wrong back in the late 80s, early 90s when the rap music was all kind of fuck bitches, fuck bitches.
NWA came out.
But all about homie love. What the fuck is homie love, dog? I'm going to go to jail and love a homie? Fuck that. Right. Fuck that. That's some faggot shit. And I'm going to say it for what it is. And there's been a lot of brothers, man, that went down that road. And once they're in the system, dude, you can be a strong man, but man, these motherfuckers pack up on you. I'm sorry, your booty's getting stuck. Yeah. You know, and then once it happens up in the joint, you get out and then you run across around them. Hey, man, what's you that motherfucker up in the shop? Oh no, that was you. And then next thing you know, it's a wrap. Look, we gotta end this incarceration business
for profit, man. They make it. You should not be making money off of human beings being incarcerated for a goddamn bag of weed.
No, or
anything. Just a bunch of shit.
If you're a murderer, unfortunately, you need to die. If you're a rapist, unfortunately, you need to die. If you're basically a sexual deviant scumbag, you just need to get married and go and pay your taxes like everybody else. You know, I mean, you don't need to die. You don't need to, because you ain't really hurting nobody as long as it's consensual for an adult and not a child. You're not really hurting nobody. But if we want to start, taxes and violations of penal codes of various styles, and then, like you said, get them in these workhouses or whatever. See, we should, one human right that should be to everyone. Because even if you're a prisoner, I still believe they should still be considered American citizens, this detained ones. But no one should be compelled to do manual labor. That's to say, if you're in jail, they can, prisoner 0092, because don't forget when you're in jail, you're no longer a named individual. You're a number.
I say they should still do labor, but they should be properly compensated for their labor.
Because then you have people having to go to jail just to get a job.
Nah,
and then I can see businesses. Think about it. You ain't missing work.
I still don't want no motherfucking they need to be paid better. Not no fucking 22 cent fucking hour.
No, they don't need to be worked. Those jobs need to go to free people out here needing the cash, so that they don't do desperate shit that end up in jail to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a vicious cycle, man. And you gotta understand, this system, once again, is not designed for you. If it's designed for you, you're enjoying it because you have all that compound interest that's building up off of, all that old exploitation money. It's not just old money.
Oh, it's
old exploitation
money. Yeah, because whenever a large population, actually literally worked for free, they wasn't even considered humans. What was it, 3/5 of a man?
Well, let's put it in modern perspective. How many of us actually recognize our computers or our various devices as entities?
Right.
They're just tools. All right? They're just tools. Now, when you can have that same mentality against a human being, just because they're unfortunately not technologically advanced as you were at one point in time, then yes, that's an issue. Because see, the world sees us differently. I met a brother today on route. from the Congo, the what is that? Republic of Congo, Middle Africa. Not near like the Sierra Leone and all that bullshit.
He said, "I can't get jiggy with this."
Oh man, but it was cool,
no,
man.
No pun intended.
It was cool. Him and the Arab apparently were like, cool, because he was speaking some Arabic,
right?
And then some.
It's like, don't it seem like everybody except Americans speak multiple languages?
Well, because when you're number one, everybody wants to speak your shit. Because you can't progress without. Think about it, on the world stage. You can have the biggest motherfucking oil field in your motherfucking country, but you better be selling that oil on motherfucking dollars when it leaves your country.
Yeah, or they gonna come in and give you some freedom. See, we already know how this game is played. Shit,
give you some freedom.
If you don't put them resources on that petrodollar, you gonna get some freedom.
You're gonna get some freedom. Period. Yes. Now I don't care if you're a motherfucking Mr. Sadistic dictator killing up everybody. As long as you're trading petrodollar, we can overlook that because he stabilizes the region. He stabilizes the region how?
Because he slaughtered these motherfuckers. That's what they do. And then when he get too big for his britches and like Gaddafi, Saddam, whenever they got too big, you ain't fucking with the petrodollar, you finna get some freedom.
Yeah.
You guarantee you want some freedom, leave the petrodollar.
Leave it.
Leave the petrodollar and go get some freedom.
This how fast you will go back to the Stone Age and wishing, man, we should have killed these motherfuckers our little money. Because these motherfuckers
look at the Google shots of Iraq and Syria before and after they got some freedom.
Yeah. Oh man, come on now.
Just look at aerial shots of Syria and Iraq before and after they got some freedom.
I shudder to think of this age, for I know that history will see us in a just view. And this age, man, the age that we're living in should be called the age of the age of propagandization.
Oh, the propaganda is I see it in just people that I normally speak to on a regular basis, the stupidity and shit, man. It's fucking crazy. You're like, whoa, okay.
I mean, it just shows you what brand of idiot they are.
It's different types. It's different types of idiots. Oh my God, it's like we surrounded by these motherfuckers. Yeah. They're everywhere. It's like a disease, man. And I look back at that motherfucker, that propaganda machine that motherfucking engine is purring, just cranking it out.
I'm sorry, we got to take a network break right now. We want to announce the P.O. Box.
Yes.
P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri 63020. That's P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri 63020.
Yes.
Send donations, send letters, send ideals for shows, send classified information.
No, we don't want that shit.
Don't do that.
We already got off of Hillary server. We already got that shit off Hillary server. Matter of fact, the laptop came in the mail. I got a laptop in the mail the other day. It said, United States government, Hillary Rotten Clinton.
Hillary Rotten. When I think of her, I think of some old chick with this old nasty baloney.
Oh, did you hear? Did you hear her and Bill mad at each other because of that book? He said, I read an article. Bill said after he read the book, he told Hillary, he was like, man, you should rewrite this book.
It's garbage.
He said it makes you look like bewildered, stupid, or some shit.
Oh, well, she is, because she is not psychologically here right now.
Man, that bitch is a narcissist. Man, she has all the narcissist tendencies.
Well, I thought it was because she had some sort of brain lesion, and she's actually not firing on her neurons correctly.
Right.
She's got like...
And her followers are it's the same way.
It's something in the water. Maybe they got some Flint bottled water.
Right.
This is Clinton fucking water. And they're drinking it and they're like, oh man, I'm feeling jittery.
I mean, these people out here actually think she was the most qualified. Hillary Clinton sponsored 3 pieces of legislation when she was senator of New York City. And 2 of them was for post office namings. But she's the most qualified. Being first lady doesn't qualify you to be the president. We all know what Bill was doing. Where was the first lady? Secretary of State. What was that? Libya? Look how a disaster that is. That's her qualifications. The Iraq War vote. You know, all this dumbass shit. She'll say anything. So if you want them kill bots, you a fucking retard.
Any bitch ain't gonna be sliding through the mud like Hillary Clinton. Just straight up publicly. Look.
Man, look what she done said to some people. Hillary Clinton has killed people, were responsible for people dying. Human beings. They had nothing to do with anything.
Well, you know what? The bottom line is that's what you get when you have power and money and influence. You can get the ability to basically be a serial killer by fucking, hey, goon, go and get him.
Right. She even punked Obama to go into Libya and do that shit in Libya. She even punked Obama. Get your ass in there. Okay, Miss Hillary. Miss Hillary. Okay. Michelle, come on. With this old motherfucker. Oh,
you know
I ain't gonna say shit about Obama today.
You know what? We're gonna bring some technology into the show.
Oh shit.
We're gonna, and the only reason why I did, he says Obama, and I remember seeing something, man. And I'm gonna use the freedom and fair reporting. I'm not doing the whole thing.
Because this is the reason why Democrats gonna lose to Donald Trump. Because they gonna cheat the progressive, and whoever corporate Democrat they put up there, Trump gonna beat them. So you can have Eminem go out there and do his rap dance or whatever the hell he did on with BT. That shit look terrible.
Isn't that funny? Black entertainment, and you have a white rapper.
I don't even care about that, man. It's just a simple fact, man. I mean, like these celebrities, man, they be killing me. Like they come out of they come out of the woodwork like roaches, you know, to go call Trump a racist and all this other stuff. But Eminem should be out there talking about the Flint water crisis, not talking about Donald Trump.
Okay.
Everybody know shit is racist in the Democratic Party. We ain't gonna make a rap song about that.
Now this is
Eminem. That looked bad, man.
You know Eminem, but this is why you like you are, because listen to this.
I flew out of Colorado Springs, Colorado to Chicago on November 2nd, 1999.
Listen to what he's saying.
Arriving in O'Hare early in the morning of November 3rd. I went to the Chicago area to attend the graduation of my godson, my best friend's son, from basic training from the Great Lakes Navy Training
Facility. Okay, we don't want to hear about you. Let's do what this old crazy motherfucker's saying.
His pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I took information on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine. After which I had the driver take me to my hotel, Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999.
1999?
Senator Obama appeared at my hotel room, unannounced, uninvited, where we again ingested cocaine and I again performed fellatio on Senator Obama.
He said he sucked Obama's
Significantly, both the driver's telephone call to Senator Obama and his call to the drug dealer should appear on the driver's and Senator Obama's cell phone billing statements.
That's why you gotta love it.
This is motherfucking Larry Sinclair.
September 2007, I contacted the presidential campaign of Barack
Like
Obama
these are all motherfucking
to request solely that
motherfuckers.
Senator Obama publicly correct his stated drug use record
This is what this dude's saying.
excuse me, to reflect his use of crack
Now,
cocaine
seriously.
with me in
How much money?
1999.
How much money did it take to get this bozo to sit up here and say he sucked off Senator Obama and smoked crack with this motherfucker? How much money did it take? Unless it's real. If it's real, that's truly scary. That means.
But you know, the right wingers, man, they'll say something. They'll say any fucking thing. A lot of them.
Oh, come on! Look at Emmett Till's situation.
But wait a minute, but I'm not done. Oh, I think that's totally different anyway. But them motherfuckers, they all homos anyway.
Listen, the bottom line is when you break down the true heart of most of the racist ideology and rhetoric, especially the prison shit. It's all based in homosexuality and the perversion of man butt fuck. That's all it is. Because they have to keep their little secrets. They're willing to kill motherfuckers.
And why can't they just be? It's so many women out here. Why you gotta do all that crazy shit?
Because these people are sick. Now, let's take it in reality. We have Satanists out here. We have Jehovah's Witnesses out here. We have Muslims, Hindu, various Christian Protestant denominations. Then we have the Roman Catholic Church. We have the Saints of Mormons.
The Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, and then we have various cults, okay? And then after that, we just have make up new religions on the spot, all right?
Kind of like Scientology.
Oh, gosh, yes. Now, the bottom line is all these systems are designed to dominate, exploit, and control its victims or believers or users of said systems. Now, how do you break out of this? How do you get free of these chains that you find yourself bound in?
I think some people don't want to.
Of course they don't want to. Other people want to, but they don't understand where to go.
You know, I look at it like this. When you come out when it's best for you. You know, if you're in a religious family or something, and, you know, if you come out and say that you no longer believe in this religion, and
remember, you will suffer the consequences.
You know, come out when it's safe for you, because just coming out, you know, you're going to get, you know, some people going to understand, but you're going to have those ones that's over dramatic and stuff, and you're going to say stuff, and they're not going to be able to answer the questions, and they're going to take that stuff as a personal attack. So you got to be aware of that.
Listen,
but
there's nothing wrong with being spiritual.
No.
You know, this is the yang. He's the atheist. I'm the Christian spiritual one. You know.
But I do like Christmas. I do like Christmas.
I like Hanukkah because you actually get more.
I never celebrate Hanukkah.
You should. You should. Because I'm more like Palpatine. I embrace the larger scope or view. You know, I mean, as a child, I used to go every Sunday to East St. Louis to my father's church, and above the pulpit, all I saw was his 3 stained glass murals. One of Christ in the middle, white. The only white thing you see in East St. Louis on Sunday. And I thought to myself, as a very young child, how could this be? How can you live in the desert and not even have a Sunday? Because I grew up down here where I see motherfuckers come out in the sun, they burn. They get as red as lobster, and they peeling shit. How's this motherfucker literally white as fuck? How?
This guy.
Oh. If it were only so easy.
Don't you dare question the Lord.
Or the homosexual, just like Mr. Larry Sinclair.
No, but
King James, who actually had that shit. You know, the reason why
it's promoted in that book.
The reason why Shakespeare's plays and all that were so popular during the Victorian age and all this bullshit and prior to that is because the style in which it's written in is the same grammatical style that the King James Version of the Bible is written in. You know the reason why? Because Shakespeare helped translate that thing. Now, we got to see this for what it is, man.
Propaganda.
Well, not only propaganda, when you play with people's spiritual being,
man, you play with people's mind.
No,
like a person
being.
wouldn't even know what, like it's like I'm trying to find the words for it, because it just like a lot of times. This is why I hate dealing with religion, because the simple fact is, it's like you got to go through a whole bunch of
mental gymnastics.
Not mental gymnastics. Just got to weave through a bunch of that bullshit to understand, like, there's a soul and all this stuff. There is no evidence of this shit.
Wait, there isn't evidence of a soul.
No, there is no evidence of a fucking soul.
I can prove this. I can prove this point. It's very simple.
It's like, come on.
How do you explain scientifically or even puff them
by researching and demonstrations.
How do you explain the very fact that you're communicating right now using English at this particular moment on this particular ball rock floating around in space? How can you do this and not be like a tree or a fucking dog or cat?
Because I'm not that type of species.
No, so you're saying how? Okay, what I'm saying is the reason why you're not that type of species because we all know those species don't have souls.
But how do you know we have a soul?
Because we're communicating.
That don't mean you don't. That doesn't mean anything. This is
means everything.
We're humans. We talk.
No.
We communicate. We're just communicating. Animals can communicate. Like I can go out there and communicate with that tree. Probably not by speaking like this, but I can communicate with that stuff in other kind of ways. No, when I garden, I touch my flowers. I talk to them.
Yeah, you know, only thing
so
you're doing is you're giving them carbon monoxide rather from your breathing out, which they're taking.
I just don't. What does having a soul got to do with me being able to sit right here with you at this present moment?
Because a rock can't. A rock can't do that. A rock can't.
So
I'm saying that a rock has no soul.
I don't see no evidence of a soul. That's what I'm saying. I don't see no evidence for anything in that fucking book.
I'm not even talking about the book right now. I'm talking about reality right now at this particular moment in time. The book has zero to do with
Okay,
this.
we'll leave the book
How
out.
can you quantitate or justify the ability to comprehend and understand another entity that is not you, but be on the same psychological profile as far as when I say this is a light, we can both agree. Yes, that's a light. This is a camera. That's a camera.
Right.
You cannot do that with a dog and cat. To a certain degree you can, but that's stretching it.
But they're a different kind of species, though.
It's not about the species. Even they have life.
Right. So do animals have souls?
No.
So what makes us any different from an animal? Because we're pretty much almost identical in genetic makeup.
Let me answer. What makes us different from the animals? When's the last time you see a dog, cat, ant, or bee, or anything make a thermonuclear device?
Well, do you know that your brain is bigger than that dog's brain?
Why
do you think we're
the
reason why we're the most dominant species on this planet is because of our brain.
When
we're not the strongest
brain mass in comparison to the actual mass of the organism, some animals actually top us out. Now, the brain is
but what I'm saying is, what does that have to do with having a soul? Where is the evidence for us having a soul?
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Did you not say you do not have to have a book or a religion to understand, basically, to be a good person?
Right.
You can be a good person without having to believe in whatever, right? A soul is what tells you what the fuck a good person is.
No, it's like this. Okay, I know if somebody takes a baseball bat and crack me over the head with it, I'm not going to like that. So I'm not going to crack nobody over the head with a goddamn baseball bat unless it's in self-defense.
But it's only that empathy of understanding the pain and damage it would inflict that you would not do that. An animal doesn't sense that. That motherfucker, let your little cat, little foo-foo that you love.
I know, because that's our brain. That's our brain.
That motherfucker eat your ass up.
Of course, because that's his body.
Because what? Instincts. Instincts is like a pre-program.
But what does that have to have? But how does that make you have a soul?
Okay, let's break it down like this. I think we're using way too arcane of fucking language to break down what's cracking down. Let's use it like this. Computers, alright? Humans are basically AIs. And then you have calculator programs, you have Node and Excel and all that shit. Those are all the animals and plants, alright? What makes us different is because we can take data from different fucking sources and can construct them in a meaningful way that manifests itself physically. That's the same that we do when we think deeply. We take abstract ideals that we do not see, never touch, and we can manifest them in our real mind and make something tangible in reality. All right?
Okay.
Some animals cannot do that. Some animals actually can. They can take a little stick and put it down.
But if that's all they're being taught,
No. Where ours differs from our geniuses, our trendsetters, our forerunners are never taught. They come up with the things that other weaker minds emulate and teach to other weaker minds. We call them professors.
But what does it have to do with the soul?
The soul is what dictates this. The soul is what drives this. The soul is that energy. It's that energy. Right now, you are composed of what?
Now, see, somebody else might be like, that's just cheap.
Well, somebody else might be like, that's just a taco. It doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, we all understand that's still a light.
Exactly.
That is still the darkness.
Exactly. So
the darkness, this is a perfect metaphor for reality. The darkness is all around us. The only thing keeping the darkness away from us is the light. And the light in this case would be knowledge. The light of knowledge is keeping the darkness of hatred and bigotry away from us. And it takes more than just a couple of people out here.
I don't know.
I
just don't think that. Like, I need some evidence, man. I'm open just for, like, I just don't. The whole soul, religious, all this crap, and I just don't understand how people just honestly believe this shit. I just don't. I just don't get it. Like,
some people honestly don't believe this shit, but they pretend they do.
Like,
some people truly believe it because of life experiences. Others believe it because
we
they're
all experience some from freaky shit that go on. I mean, depending on what you consider,
Have you ever seen a ghost?
Fuck no, probably never is.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No.
Have you ever seen Sasquatch? Loch Ness Monster?
Hold on.
Oh, you might have seen Bigfoot?
Maybe.
In the club?
No, I wasn't in the club.
I mean, you might have really seen Sasquatch.
Yeah, I think
Where at? Where at?
Okay, this was 1999, and I was in the city, little straggly kid,
Mm-hmm.
It was early one January morning, and I got up, because I had to go to work, I was out of school.
Okay.
And so I was, walking to the Metro Link station to get on good old public transportation. And right as I was going down the end of the block, it was a cul-de-sac. It could have been because, I don't know, I did. Okay, anyway, no, I was walking down the street, because the street ended in a cul-de-sac, but you could still get across to another street and go to the Metrolink station. And there it was, right there, standing right out there in the middle of the cul-de-sac on Cavity. Right off of Hamilton. I said, yes.
So,
yes. I was like, man, this is some good ass shit. And I just kept on going. It looked at me, I looked at it, but we was at a good enough distance. And I went on, got on the Metrolink and went to work.
Where do you think he could have been chilling at? Where could he have been?
At this time, all I was trying to do was get to work. It was cold, too. Remember, it got cold in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
It don't get cold.
Listen, guys, global warming is bullshit. It really is. The earth is constantly changing. This very land that we're speaking on tonight used to be at the bottom of the ocean, so...
Well, yeah, they look like a Sasquatch to me.
I'm just saying, man. Is there a difference between urban Sasquatch and rural Sasquatch? And
I don't think so.
You think they all showed love to each other?
Oh shit! I didn't see motherfuckers so hairy and shit, man. That you thought it was a Sasquatch. You don't know. You know how motherfuckers be at. So we done all seen. So that's how it is.
A lot of those Italians are hairy, very hairy.
Burt Reynolds.
Mm. Well, who was that one? That one motherfucker.
Probably that guy that played Victor on
the dude off the motherfucking Seinfeld, the one that freaked out and started talking about lynching people. Kramer,
the dude.
He was a hairy motherfucking little Neanderthal.
So what makes you think he was? He could have been a Sasquatch too.
Listen, there has been scientific proof, and I can pull it up on my magical device about Neanderthal DNA being found in certain European countries and a certain genome of said country. So what does that say? You know, they want to say AIDS was caused by some African butt fucking a monkey and then letting the monkey butt fuck him. But there's no genetic proofs to that. But we got genetic proof saying that some sick motherfucker stuck their fucking dick in a motherfucking Neanderthal and made a baby. And he came from the Caucasus Mountains. It's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. But once again, it's all about knowledge.
Hey, they killed the men and they made it with the Neanderthal females. They did.
You know they did.
They did. Oh yeah, they did.
I mean, these motherfuckers, you know.
You got the more people you got the more you need a big flocks to survive.
You have to.
Yeah, back then, hell yeah.
Even today, just think, if we didn't kill, 53 million unborn babies since 1972, how many people will be or would have been around? We can have a couple more homies here. Maybe a couple of other
rap video models.
Shit. Right here, yeah. You know, but they dead. You know the reason why? Because your mom opened the leg and the doctor stuck that fucking machine in there and sucked the baby out. And then that's the fucking baby's guts and unformed legs are fucking.
But what if she was able to get proper birth control? Then didn't even have to worry about it.
Or she could just suck a dick and swallow the nut, and
I don't think you can get pregnant that way.
No,
that's a good form of birth control.
You know what I mean? And it's healthy because what a lot of you women need to understand.
Hey, you get the breast testosterone?
No, the breast cancer's in the birth control. Those so-called dummy pills that you take, that's the breast cancer. You'll see in about fucking 15 years when they finally release that fucking information. You understand.
Yeah.
But really, if you don't want to get pregnant, you can do 3 things. Number 1, don't fucking have sex. Number 2, have oral sex only. Number 3, jack a motherfucker off. Number 4, let a motherfucker come on your feet. Number 5, you can let a motherfucker come in the armpit area. Number 6, you can also let a motherfucker, bust a fucking mad load on your face.
And this is your weekly health tips from True Power Minds.
There you go. And this will keep you safe.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't have like herpes or something, and then you'll have herpes in your face. So.
And if you're a guy, it's nothing like going to take a piss and your dick fall in the toilet.
Oh, or just burn while you piss.
Yeah.
I mean, gonorrhea is real.
What they were saying that it's a new form of gonorrhea that them penicillin pills ain't as effective.
Listen. All you so-called players and pimp out here, let me tell you straight up. Y'all ain't nothing but Snickers bar motherfucker. Until you can steal a motherfucking continent and control that motherfucker for hundreds of years, you ain't shit. Now, the reality is, you're only playing your motherfucking self. Fucking all these random hoes, that's not where it's at, man.
Right.
It's really not. Because all you get is a sloppy second at best. At worst, you're getting motherfucking AIDS, hepatitis, gonorrhea, syphilis. You're getting herpes. All this shit, it will be detrimental to your style that you're trying to portray. Yep. I mean, how would you feel when you sit there and you're like, man, why I got all these bumps on my shit? And then you start like, scratching that shit and it spreads throughout your body. And you look like a diseased fucking Freddy Krueger off a Nightmare on Elm Street.
That dread.
The drip? What's the clap?
That fever blister on your lip. And all you looking in the mirror like, man, I hope that shit goes away. You know you done went down on that bitch from the club. Yeah.
Because you forgot. That bitch from the club had her man at home bust mad nuts before she left home. And you ate his jizz. But it gets better. Wait, there's more.
There's more.
Oh boy, that fucked old girl from the club is an undercover brother, down low fag, who sucked a dick at the coffee shop. Now, you're getting this dude's jizz and butthole fucking bullshit, and this bitch's pussy that you put in your precious little mouth on, you fucking wannabe pimp hustler punk. Listen, if you can't get one bitch and control her, you ain't about shit. I don't give a fuck what she look like. If you can't get one female chick out here and control her, you ain't about shit. You know the reason why? Because as a man, you should want that shit. You should crave it like motherfucking air. But no, you motherfucking punks out here, man. These little beta motherfuckers, beta max bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get a gun, but because you can't deal with an alpha male. You can't deal with a man that don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, don't give a fuck. You come fucking with me, you get fucked. I come fucking with you, I fuck you up. That's just how it is.
Right.
Period.
I'm telling you, it all go. Them pants is too tight.
And it's fucking with your brain because it's cutting off the circulation. See, the blood needs to flow, and you're constricting it. It's like these chicks. A lot of y'all people might not know what yeast infection is, right? It's when a chick wears those little tight blue jeans and her
Man,
pussy
we
can't
really
breathe.
on that. Okay.
I want to be about health issues.
Okay, you talking about health?
You
Back
know,
to the yeast infection.
You
Man,
know,
this-
yeah.
360 on motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Like shit.
I mean, look, we can only talk about nuclear annihilation
Right.
and fucking economic collapse and
Yeah.
and social ills. You know, let's
Yeah.
talk about helping the people be safe, man.
Okay.
You know, I mean, a lot of people think a yeast infection is a joke. You know, you know, it's just yeast, dude. We use that to make bread. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeast is very serious. You know, yeast
You
infection.
can finish, man. It's just, you can finish. You know how you get mental pictures and stuff, man?
Get a mental picture of a grilled cheese sandwich that you try to pull apart, and it's this ooze slime shit.
Oh,
That's what a
man.
yeast infection is. If you ever seen the real life pussy. Now, not that I've seen it like in real life. I've seen it on the video, on my magical device. I researched this before we talked about it, actually. Now, the thing about this is if you're one of these dirty motherfuckers, you know, there's
Okay,
these cats.
I'm gonna stop laughing, man.
There's these cats, they're called Red Wing Colonels. We call them Colonel Red Wings. These dudes are so hardcore about the pussy. They love pussy so much that they eat it when a woman's menstruating.
Oh, God.
You know, they get their red wings. You know, you come out and it's all over your face and it fans up because you're shaking your head and shit. You know, I'm just saying. That's
I don't mean to be laughing, man. It's just-
but this is what these people need to understand. You know, I'm getting hip into the game. All right, so,
oh,
you know,
man.
some of these Red Wing guys are like special forces. They just don't give a fuck. They're on suicide mission, right? If you ever pull apart that pussy and you see the slime, don't put your tongue on that dirty. For one, it's either yeast or cum. Either one of them are unacceptable to be eating.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my little safety tip for today.
All right. That's physical health, true powers minds, and you know, hey, you know.
But I do want this to be a family show. You know, that's
Oh,
why
it's a family
That's
show.
why I did
but,
not
you
use
know,
any curse words there because I want this information to be disseminated amongst all.
Not me. I'm gonna fucking cuss. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because them kids that sitting at home watching this with their parents cuss.
Mm.
Because all the goddamn time. They probably even cuss the kid.
Oh, that's just dirty.
Yeah,
That's
no,
just
don't
dirty.
cuss your kids. I hate that.
But I'm not trying to teach you how to parent because that's your style, man. Look.
No, I'm telling you, do not fucking cuss your kids.
But now you cussing the motherfuckers, cussing the kids, and everybody's fucking.
I told you I gotta cuss.
Okay.
You know, I have to cuss. You know, it's just part of my vocabulary. I have to cuss. Because like if we make it big, I'm gonna have to be on HBO and shit.
No, this is gonna be beep beep beep, and you see us making hand move beep 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 beep. Look,
They'll be like, no, they ain't
Look.
toting the line. No,
there ain't no
HBO
line to be
for you.
told, man. Look,
Yeah,
when we
it
deal
is.
with the truth, there ain't no motherfucking line. The truth is just dropped like a bomb, and your ass will fucking react because it makes you fucking step back. Look, check this out.
Motherfuckers don't want to hear the truth, man. They want you to lie to them.
Yeah, because they want that sweet shit to the ear. That's what we got all these gay ass jitterbug preachers out here making all this bank.
Pass the pork chop.
You know.
And, pass the hog maul. Yeah.
That's
pass
why.
the ham hog.
Because we got people too weak to read the Bible, too lazy.
That's my whole thing. Why would you even want if I believed in God, I would want to know. I want to know about him. I would read. I would find so much information about it. You
But-
know. It's
Why
like, what the
would you
fuck?
have to necessarily read about it? That's what kills me. Why would it has to be about reading?
Anything, man. It's like, come on. Like, okay,
Oh,
you
let me see that lighter.
you know, up. Oh, God, see this. It just hurts my head sometimes because I have to break this shit. I don't like even it's like it doesn't make any sense to me why anybody could believe this stuff.
You know what I suggest you do in the audience? I suggest you guys get LSD, acid, real acid. Take 4 of them,
Fuck.
and then
Yeah,
read
right.
the Bible. It'll make sense. It all makes sense. You'll be like, oh, whoa, I'm tripping. Oh.
Yeah. Then you get to read what's one of my favorite stories in Genesis. The first book, Genesis, is one of my favorite stories in there. Solomon and Gomorrah. That story is fucking awesome. I like the book of Exodus. Man, that Moses guy was a straight killer.
He killed a couple of people, for sure. He killed that Egyptian soldier and buried his ass in the desert. But you know, hey.
What did God tell him? Keep the virgins for yourself.
Hey, that shows you God's all right. He didn't say keep those dirty, filthy whores that give you disease. No, he's like kill those. But once again, I don't believe in killing people because of their behavior patterns.
Oh, you gonna do what God tell you to do. You gonna get your ass knocked out. Moses wasn't no fool. Shit.
Well, that's what the Hebrew black Israelites say about the black people in America. Because we did not keep God's covenant, he put us back into slavery yet again. And
I tell you one thing about this. I tell you about one thing about all of that shit is I really don't think they got the evidence to back that up.
Well,
And I just leave it at that.
They don't even have the evidence to really back up they landed on the moon. I mean, no gravity, but yet dust flies around, wind on the flag, lights with, rocks with numbers on them. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yep.
You know, we don't have the evidence to say that Earth is not really hollow. No one's really been to the center of the Earth. Ever. No one.
I don't think nothing made it there. It probably was too hot, the molten metal and all that shit.
Or-
I don't know. I don't even want to know, to be honest. It's like, okay, it's not,
Or there's a super advanced, and this is the shitty bit. There's a super advanced civilization below our feet. And we're up here on top like cannon fodder. So any other entity from outer space comes through, scans us, sees us sitting here. You're like, oh, there's some dumb motherfuckers. And blow us away. And the fucking smart ones still survive. That's bullshit. I don't want to be cannon fodder. And you shouldn't want to be either. We need to be, living our lives. Coming together, building stuff to get us off this planet. Earth is bad.
No,
people.
your ass is going to stay here. You're going to like
Earth
it.
is bad. Earth is bad. We need to get off this planet. This planet is no good for none of us. We need to get out of here. Leave the viruses and the pus and the shit and the piss on Earth and just hit it, man. We were once traveling the galaxies. But somehow a portion of us got marooned here. And it's bullshit. We need to get back out there. Earth is nothing but a tomb. A tomb for dead species. You stay here long enough, you die, you go extinct. We gotta get off of this planet. And we can only do that with everyone working together. Because we all bring good stuff to the table. Now, I'd like to take another break to reiterate. We do have a P.O. Box now. P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri, 63020. Donations are welcome. $100. Just write out the amount, fill out the amount, leave the pay to open, write out the amount, sign your name, send us a check. Or if you're bold and you really don't give a damn,
just send it straight cash.
yeah, send straight cash.
Straight
put
cash,
$2 in an envelope And
wrap it
mail
up in some paper. Wrap it up that shit up in some paper and send it to a straight cash, homie.
And you know what? Every person that sends us, I don't care if I
we'll shout you out on the show.
Yeah.
If you want us to.
If you want to remain anonymous, just put an A. Like a scarlet whore letter A.
Yeah.
And we know, oh, that's a whore.
We won't say the last name anyway. We won't say both names.
No. Unless you want us to. If you don't give a fuck or you're standing on reality and truth and you're like, fuck you motherfuckers.
I'm sending them $2.
Yeah.
My last $2.
I'll say, Cleophas Rufus, thank you for your $2.
Yep.
You know.
And we're gonna use that to put back into the show and to put in our pockets.
And we're gonna make the show bigger and better.
Yep.
We're gonna have, I need to contact that state representative I was talking to, and hopefully we'll have.
It's election time, so we trying to reach out to some local politicians in the state of Missouri.
Or the state of anywhere. We're global. This is worldwide. If you're a senator and two bam boo boo, come on, man. If you people listen to us, we will get to your people.
If you know any candidates or anything, Claire McCaskill, you can come on the show anytime. She is being primaried by Earl. Angelina Earl. I'm sorry about that. I'm really
Angelina Earl is her name. Just for the record, it's Angelia Earl.
Angela Earl. It's hard to pronounce that name for some reason. It just tongue ties me.
I think every time you say
but she's running for state senator.
I think of Rugrats.
Oh, that little badass Angelica.
Angelica, yeah.
No, it's not Angelica.
And you know what? On Rugrats, I hate to say this, but the mother and father look like brother and sister. I'm like, that's some Mormon shit.
Probably.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And nothing against Mormons. I love Salt Lake City. Even though that time I went out there, you motherfuckers at that one restaurant right there by the Delta Dome, wrote on the ticket, nigger. Fuck you bitches. But, other than that, the city looked fucking just like any other fucking town.
If you out there, if you know how I can get a pair of those magic fucking underwear, I want a pair of those.
And we need to send some up to Chicago.
I heard they was bulletproof.
They are.
Yeah.
They're magical.
So if anybody out there in the Mormon community that's watching, if you could give us a website.
And what's up with the Amish, man?
Hold on, I'm trying to get the magic underwear first.
Okay. Magic
Can
underwear.
you tell them the P.O. box so they can send us information about the magic underwear?
It's P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri 63020.
So if you want to send us some information on how we can get a pair of those magic underwear,
or if you want to come on the show, please,
we'll let you do a demonstration with other magic underwear on the show. We will let you do a demonstration.
Yeah, and I personally have firearms that we can, utilize in this demonstration.
Yep.
And you might, I will only make body shots, not, no headshots, so that we can show people this is legit.
Yeah. That's what they said. I heard that they work, man. I just want to get, I used to wonder, remember when Mitt Romney was running against Obama, and they would have these debates and stuff? I'd be thinking, I wonder, do Mitt Romney have on a pair of those magic underwear?
I'm sure he does.
He's got enough money to buy.
But you know what? If they took him out like they took out JFK, it don't matter. Because he ain't wearing panties over his head, at least in public. Yeah, a headshot's a bitch.
But I think those magic underwear protected the whole body, didn't it?
No, just wear the magic underwear covered.
Oh,
so
okay.
you get a headshot to the down.
You're going to need like some bloomers or something.
Yeah, you need like a motherfucking granny panty over the face. Like a little, the whole gear up.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully they're unsoiled. You know what fucked me up? Back in the day, man, you heard about these motherfuckers, buying soiled underwear off the internet. What kind of sick ass freak?
You probably care about some pissy ass panties.
Oh, God. Sick, dude. Sick, pissy ass.
Hey, it's been one of these type of shows, man. We've been all over the place.
Oh, man.
Hey,
But that's what you tune in for. You don't tune in for some scripted bullshit. If that's the case, it's go to Fox News.
Right.
You want this, you need this, and you, more importantly, desire this.
Yeah.
And
you deserve it.
Yeah. And that's what makes it so special because, like I was saying to this fucking helper today.
And Coors still ain't sent us no free beer.
No, but that's cool. That's cool. I don't want no handout for fucking Highland Coors.
You'd be like, you should have poured yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah, my God.
Fuckers. You know you can give us a few 30 packs. It ain't gonna fucking hurt you.
But you know what? The bottom line is, when they do finally come through, you'll be good with me, Coors. You know, I like the Blue Mountains. It make me think of fucking, you know, what else is blue? Smurfs. You know, drank Smurfs, so I'm fucking garbage mill and shit. Fuck all that. Listen, if you want to make a difference, man, we gotta get people to understand these corporations ain't shit. Corporations don't have rights. They don't have privilege.
That ain't what Mitt Romney said. He said corporations are peoples, my friend. That's what he told Obama. And Obama's like, corporations are not people. People are people. Remember when Obama said that shit? Oh my, that just, man, see,
real basic shit. But don't forget, Obama sucked, you know, or Larry Sinclair here sucked off Obama and he fucking smoked crack. So,
you know, I'll be
typical crackhead shit.
I mean, I'll be straight having conversations with people, man, especially black people that honestly, they'd be like, oh, Obama did a good job. This man did not do a goddamn thing.
No.
He didn't do
But,
shit.
like I said,
It's
what
like,
do you expect?
come on.
He was George Bush's 8th cousin. They keep this shit all in the family, man. This is Archie Bunker.
Man, it's like, man. They're like, fuck Trump, he's a racist. Hillary's a racist too.
Remember that speech?
Fucking racist.
I was a Barry Goldwater girl. The bitch tells you in research.
If you look
Barry
at
fucking Goldwater.
If you look at Barry Goldwater, his campaign emblem when he was running for president, it looked just like Hillary's with that arrow and shit going through it and stuff. Yeah.
They're Confederates. They're neocons. Not neoconservatives, neoconfederates. And
with a neoliberalism economic policy. That means the wealthy will stay rich and the poor will continue to get squeezed. You know, like on the movie Saw, that one, I can't remember which one, where they had the device that was just squeezing the motherfucker's head. Shit like
I
that.
remember Scary Movie 2 where old boy in a handicapped wheelchair talking about he can do it himself. Fucked up. He's fucked up.
Right. That's what they doing.
They're fucking you over and they're making you bend over and butt fuck yourself with a dildo. You gotta understand, man. If you don't fight or resist this bullshit that's coming down to us, alright? The bullshit that's coming down to us, you watch. Once we have a nuclear strike in America, this shit here is done.
That's it. Lights out.
Yeah.
Lights out.
You know, you better put on your blinders, put your head down, and go to work. Because, listen, things have to change, and they will change, inevitably. There is no chance or luck. It will change. But what it changes to still remains to be seen. That's where we can make a difference. We are alive. We are strong.
Man, we
can
live
make a
among,
difference.
You know, it's people out here that just like, they laughing at us like, look, these motherfuckers are stupid. There's nothing. Look, the revolution will not be televised.
But it will be tweeted. The bottom line is, until we get hit with the EMP bomb that wipes out, like I said before, and I'll say it again, so you understand this. The only thing keeping the society in the United States of America together is electricity and money.
And you can might as
well
start
putting
you can start putting the line across the money, because the many have no money.
Think about it. Without electricity, what's going on right now, tonight, right now, on Friday the 13th, 2017, would not be going on.
Oh, no.
Without electricity. Without money that provides for the electricity, it will not be going on. That's that thin layer of veneer that we call society. Listen, you may hate the next man, The next man may hate you. But you motherfuckers better deal with that shit and better deal with it quickly. Because there's a bunch of motherfuckers, east, west, south, north, well, east, west, south.
It don't matter
north,
at this time.
Yeah. That will kill us all. Because they do not agree with the way we want to live. Yep. I want you to live free. I truly do. If you want to fucking do whatever you want to do that doesn't infringe on another American citizen's rights or another human's rights in general, I'm all for it.
Right.
I want to be left alone. You want to be left alone. That's what this is all about. But neither of us can be left alone. We had this entity out here that's fucking with all of us.
Yep.
And this entity has been run by the good old boy club ever since this motherfucker been founded. Straight up. It has. Women, I hate to tell you, sweeties, you guys ain't getting love in the fucking job force. If motherfucking dudes have fucking dudes in there that'll fire on you, they're like, man, we can't hire this bitch because that's a sexual harassment case. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of shit against you. And it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Because you have the need and the right to provide for your family just as a man does. I know that goes against a lot of people. Oh, the Rockefellers fucked it all up. Now they can take... Fuck all that stupid Illuminati shit. This is reality. People need to put food on their motherfucking table. They need to eat. Period.
Because when that stomach gets to growling...
Those hands gets to stealing. Period.
Shooting and cutting and looting.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And, you know, you sitting there with your baby.
And if you got hungry
and your
kids,
tit went dry. You don't got no motherfucking more milk in the titty. You got to get out there and suck dick in the city if you're a bitch and you make some money. I'm sorry, that's what you got to do. You got to sell that pussy. You know it.
Yeah.
You got, maybe it'd be for a Snicker bar or a bag of popcorn, but you're selling that pussy. On some level. Yep. And you know it, and it hurts you. And that's why you're depressed.
That's why they're depressed?
That's why they're depressed. No bitch wants to be a whore.
Right.
For real.
Well, at least whores get paid. Sluts just do it for free.
No, sluts are rich bitches that can't afford to fuck for free.
Right.
I'm talking about poor broke bitches that suck a dick just to buy a lollipop. You know? And there's a lot of them out there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A lot of them out there.
Pussy sold through the Great Depression.
Shit. But those sluts, you know, do a disservice to the community. Sluts drive down the value of the pussy. Why the fuck I gotta fuck with you when old Sally over here sucking dick for free? Right. The reason why, because Sally has disease. And you get your dick sucked, you bust a nut. But then your shit look like Simba from the Lion King with fucking warts coming around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, everything has its consequences.
Right.
You play with fire, your ass get burned. You play with dry ice, your ass get burned.
Yeah.
Either way.
So there you go.
Better wise the fuck up and do it quick.
You don't.
Playtime's about over, kids.
You don't get old being a fool.
No, you don't.
You die young.
And in the fucking most heinous of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Ted Bundy. You know, one of America's most notorious serial killers. Motherfucker always wore a wedding ring, even though he wasn't married, cocksucker. Just a fucking...
Because women is attracted to that ring.
And it's a symbol of trust. Oh, some human being trusts this motherfucker enough to fucking get financially divested with him.
Right.
So he plays your stupid ass propaganda, indoctrination bullshit against you. Fucking kills all these bitches. Dahmer did the same thing with dudes, you know, but he ate them after he butt fucked them. He was trying to make a zombie.
I mean, he took give me a sandwich to a whole different level.
You are the sandwich.
Right.
You know, I mean, come on, man. And to show how jukey these cops were, the little motherfucking boy that escaped, they brought his ass back. Here, you know, here you go. Oh, thank you, officer.
Right.
You know.
Bet your ass won't get away this time.
No, because he got ate that night.
Right.
You know. And I wanted the Dahmer do like typical animals do. Eat the butthole out first and go up into the cavity. You know, that's what, if you ever get eaten by a fucking lion.
I think he stored some of that shit.
Oh, what his deal was, he was trying to cut open their brain, put boric acid and some other stupid shit in their heads to make them zombies.
No, good.
You know, he was a fucking sick fuck, you know. I bet you his fucking parents butt fucked him as a kid, dude. He was chewed up.
His parents knew his ass was crazy.
You know, because they crazy too. They just ain't been caught.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, people, there's towns in America you probably don't want to go to because there's enclaves of different individuals with different agendas. For instance, you probably wouldn't go to the town of Bohemian Groves in California. You know, unless you want to be fucking snatched up by a bunch of rich fucks, butt raped, and then killed. That's what they do.
Damn.
I mean, you know, Alex Jones, you know, hey Alex, if you're listening, you ass wipe. He is. You know, I'm tired of all these shills and so-called truthers and all this shit. When you peel back their fucking onion layers,
they all trying.
They're just deuce wads.
They all trying to get to where people are right now. They like it's a lot of. You can tell the ones that's actually auditioning to be on corporate media
because
you know, it's the propaganda is. I mean, just watch some Rachel Maddow is just terrible. You know, I seen different videos on people breaking down her lives, man. And it's like, I don't even see how people can watch that stuff anymore, man. It just hurts my head. That corporate media stuff, you know, the tricks. Because once you're able to identify that, you know, they say the same shit, certain keywords, depending on who committed the fucking crime. And it's just, you know, they censor people with opposition views and outtakes on stuff. Like, look how many videos YouTube because of the Vegas, you know, and the BIE report from the FBI. YouTube took down a lot of videos that they put. I seen one video a guy made about the FBI's BIE report. It had like a censor sign thing up there saying that it might not be appropriate for all audience.
What about the Vegas shooting?
No, I was talking about, you know, they I know a few people that made a few YouTubers that I watch made some videos, but they had to take them down or got demonetized and you know, now they can't live stream for like 3 months and shit like that.
It's called being chat banned.
And then I seen a YouTuber that I watched was talking about the FBI black identity extremists. That dumbass reported.
Wait, what's the black
identity extremists?
What is this?
The FBI counterterrorist division wrote this report talking about black identity extremists and, you know, if people associated with people like such like the Moors, and I ain't never even heard of the Moors.
You never heard of the Moor Science Temple?
Yeah.
They use mathematics and law to go into courts and get black people to keep their land, keep their money, keep their shit.
But
these brothers,
but they was labeling all that.
shit.
So basically, if you identify, if you,
but they are
black
extremely
first,
racist.
you know.
If you want to use that terminology.
So
I would say extremely big.
So I don't know. I read through some of the report. I thought it was horrific. They was gonna drop it around the time that the Charlottesville happened. That's why they didn't drop that report. It's pretty fucked up. It got leaked. I read it, and yeah.
Well, what you're reading is the
you know, they could
reinforcement of white supremacy.
They could consider what we talking about right now as being like hate speech and all kind of stuff.
Because we talking about what? Liberation?
The shit that's just going on in everyday society.
Listen.
I mean, it's dope fiends all over the place. Homeless people, fucking extreme poverty.
For all you ignorant motherfuckers, nobody is black nor white. Black and white are not even colors; they're tones. This is black. This is brown. That is brown. All right. Those so-called white people are pink or lacking melanization in their skin. When motherfuckers used to call black people coloreds,
Right.
how can you say you're black, which is just a tint or a tone? It's not.
Well, my whole thing is how they get black when we don't even. People with melanin, they're more brown.
Because we're dealing with ignorance and we're dealing
Right.
with indoctrination.
I mean, I'm just saying, what would make them say? Why wouldn't they be like brown people?
Because they're stupid.
You know,
They're stupid. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers that roll with them are stupid, but unfortunately they had cannons and shit.
Right.
When the other motherfuckers didn't have shit. You know, if think about it. If there wasn't a colonization of the world, most of the world would still be living in a tribal situation, which what? We wouldn't have global warming. We wouldn't have all these ecological catastrophes. We wouldn't have a pipeline fixing to poison all the water throughout this region. But because we listen to a fucking fool.
But there is people on both sides that will argue the right for their corporation to make a profit off of.
Oh yeah,
storing
because
the
the
land.
60 jobs that they will provide. Yeah, okay. Versus the tens of millions of people that will fucking deprive of access to clean water
Yep.
for
And
eons.
before they even find out that stuff is leaking, the water's already contaminated.
Listen, there's no the shit's leaking. Guess what? That little manager making that little fucking paper right now don't give a fuck. Oh fuck, I got a fucking fine ass bitch at the crib.
Wait until one of the locals find out that it's leaking and then we'll go fix it.
Oh, fuck it. We'll just pay the lawsuits. We'll give these motherfuckers a couple of $1 million, but we'll keep billions. That's how they do.
Yep.
Listen, you have motherfuckers in Navy shipyards, construction, all this shit around asbestos particles for fucking years and years.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Motherfuckers didn't give a shit, and they still don't. Listen, you're just a fucking peasant. Until you wake up and realize, hey, I don't want to be a peasant. I want to be a free fucking man, or a free fucking woman, or a free fucking in between, or whatever the fuck you are.
Yep.
You are no good to humanity. We need liberation, people. We do not need some more motherfucking bullshit that we got going on. Education is a part of it, but it's not the end of it. We need liberation. We need to be free. If you want to be a dumb motherfucker, if you're liberated, guess what? You can be as dumb as the fuck you want to be.
Yep.
Because you're liberated. If you want to be smart, you're liberated. You'll be smart. But what we got cracking right now is not liberation.
No,
At all.
We walk around in the midst of.
We are all pharaoh slaves.
Yep.
That means that you don't even have the benefit of a master and a motherfucking shack and some fucking loincloth to wrap yourself in. You gotta find your shack and your fucking clothing on your own. But guess what? You'll still be making master money. We just call them what? Oh, CEOs now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, people. Wake the fuck up, man. The Illuminati and all that bullshit. That's what it is. It's bullshit. We're not dealing with Illuminati. We're dealing with the old world order, which is white supremacy.
And
That's what we're dealing with.
capitalism. Capitalism is.
It's a tool of white supremacy. Capitalism is designed to keep a white motherfucker with all the money. Period. At the
A
end of the
small
day,
group
period.
of white people.
Yeah, and then we call them the elites. All right,
A small group.
Come on, man.
And they use other white people to do their dirty work. And they'll throw them a little more. They'll throw them a bone, just got a little bit more meat on it than the other bone.
Exactly.
You know, that's all it is. And they don't.
And they use fear. You know, if
Yep.
people ever realize what we did to them, they're going to kill you.
Mhm.
See, I already got my bunker in New Zealand, so I'm cool.
Right.
But you need Jimbo to fucking keep these motherfuckers down.
Right.
And that's what's going on, man.
Yep.
You know, even the NFL, football, you know, with the kneeling and shit.
Oh my
It's
God.
not about slavery, folks. It's not about ancient shit.
It ain't
It's
about
about
disrespecting
relevant
the flag.
shit and right now.
Yep. About.
You know.
I mean, you can name you can show over 10 videos of on black men in this country getting murdered by the police, and if we add in the ones that's of white people fuck, you can sit here literally a whole day non-stop.
Watching murder
Just murder after murder after murder.
And it is murder. Listen, when you kill an unknown suspect.
Wait a minute, they gonna say, well, he should have complied.
What about Dylan Roof? You know, he killed 9 people.
But if you comply, you go to Burger King.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Or you end up like the brother in Detroit in the back of a paddy wagon dead.
Yeah. Or you can get a rough ride like Freddie Gray.
No.
You get one of them rough rides. You know.
Listen, man. It's a known fact. You send motherfuckers to Baltimore and Detroit to die. Those cops up there
man, that's anywhere in America.
They got a contract.
If the police feel like killing a motherfucker, they just like they can fucking kill you. Period. Yeah. You ain't got to do. You literally don't have to do nothing.
And let me be mindful.
And it can be on tape.
Of all you yuppies out there. Now, Grant, they're not killing white folks right now.
Who?
The cops. At
Shit.
the same level. Or let me reword that. They're not killing white folks as the media
It ain't
portrays.
it don't get advertised.
Exactly. But it does happen. Let's not get it twisted.
They get killed more than us. The only thing is we speak out about it. You know, a lot of them, you know.
But
it's you wait, before you go on, you got like it's no way somebody can convince me that, you know, if like you know the cops unjustified killed your people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that you can sit there and be like, oh, that's fucking, but they do.
Yeah.
And not know and just be willful to this shit. It's like, what the fuck? You know, we're just gonna ignore all the white people getting killed so we can shame or make fun or criticize black people because they actually calling this shit out, but we won't even call this shit out, and they're killing more of us than them. They won't even call it out.
No.
All because people of color are calling it out. They want the same with the flag. The same about I would say damn near the majority of people in this country don't even know what the U.S. flag code says.
No.
They have no clue.
But the U.S. flag code is not law. It's
not law, but it's the code that you're supposed to honor the flag with.
Yes.
And
you
these
know,
motherfuckers,
tattered, you take it down.
And you burn it.
Yeah.
And you fucking burn it. You know, and it's just really ridiculous, the stupidity that you see on the day-to-day basis from just ordinary average Joes. It's like, once you see what the fuck's going on, you can spot a motherfucker that's been propagandized.
But that's how you know the fix is in.
Yeah.
For all these stupid people, goes against what you were talking about earlier about science and natural selection. By default, you know, the universe should kill these motherfuckers and they should not be there.
They are going to they're going to kill themselves.
But they get through because of the fix. The reason the fix is in is to ensure.
No, they're killing themselves just by a death of 1,000 cuts. It's a slow death. You know, it ain't just nothing instantly. But they killing themselves. And they also, if the ones that's got offspring, they're making it detrimental for them to survive.
Well, look how many folks out there have. You know, they were born in the 50s or whatever, but they have black grandchildren. You know, that throws a wrench, a huge wrench, actually, into the whole racist concept. Because last time I checked, a human and a goat, a human and a sheep, a human and a dog, cat, blah, 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 cannot have babies together. The fact that two humans who are, quote-unquote, in different races can come together and make beautiful people, that throws a huge wrench in the hatred propaganda of separation. You know, because it all goes back to
they'll always find something, man. They pay people to just sit there and think of stuff, you know, to throw at the public. They literally pay people, you know, and do research on. No, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
Tell me about the geese.
It is.
Yeah.
Just a flock.
Yeah.
Flying over. You know, it's time to go south. It's getting cold.
Yeah, they're like, we out, bitches.
Right. Deuces. Be back in the
That's
summer.
crazy. You don't get that everywhere, but here, you get some random ass geese. Fucking every show we do, Something got to come up out of the ordinary.
Right. Hey, it is what it is. You know, it's Friday. You know, hope people are enjoying the show before they go get turned up.
Exactly.
Or they boot, scoot, and boogie on, you know. And I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to probably work.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, man, we all know you can sit here and talk about the rhetoric you want, but you better be making some paper. You don't make paper, you don't have a life. Period.
There's a lot of people that ain't got a life because over half the country is fucking in poverty.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know what? That's by design, too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
That's by design. That don't happen by chance.
No.
It took a lot of thought and a lot of the motherfucking compliance willfully and neglectfully by a lot of motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
Both elected and citizens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gotta step it up, folks. Fuck having glitter bug bullshit fucking leaders. We need leaders who know how to fucking lead. How to bring us all together. Not just our little core group, but all of us come together to fight for freedom and unity. Yeah. That's what it's about.
You shouldn't be working 40 hours a week, man.
No.
And can't afford your basic necessities. That's
no.
just ludicrous. In the richest
and honestly, the country should provide that. Electricity, water, and shelter for all of its citizens. They can decorate and ornate their shelter any way they please.
But Dad, we can't give tax breaks to the corporations.
Oh God.
You know that
they
take
get all
that takes
the
money.
breaks.
They take that. Let's take corporations are people, my friend.
Yes. Unfortunately, they are.
And, you know, Claire McCaskill thinks that.
Well, she thinks global warming is real. She's all fucking stupid. She's you know what she reminds me of is a garbage pail kid, maybe bloody tampon.
Probably.
You know, that this oozes fucking filth.
But you can still come on the show, Claire McCaskill, if you want to come on the show. We're here in the great state of Missouri. Come on the show, Claire McCaskill. You got two
great
Missouri
state
people.
of Missouri.
Yep.
Come on, Claire.
You got two people right here from Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Come on the show. She ain't coming on the show.
No, hell no.
She ain't coming on
because she knows it'll be a gotcha.
Anytime you want to come on the show, Claire, we ain't gonna ask you no gotcha questions. We're just gonna ask you what the people want.
Yeah, and we want to know. How much money is the Democrat Party spending in this state to keep your ass in office?
You mean how much money the corporations giving to? Because she's a corporate whore.
Oh, of course.
You know, let's not get it twisted. Claire McCaskill is a corporate whore. Period. Flat out. She's bought and sold by corporations.
That's sad.
So they own her. She gonna do what she can go all over the state of Missouri and tell you what she's going to do that. She's gonna go all over the state of Missouri and tell you a bunch of bullshit. But when it's time to vote on policy, she's going to do what the corporations tell her ass to do.
Just like Trump, like Obama, just like all of them. They're bitches. They're just figureheads.
Yep.
There is a secret government. It is pulling its strings. And it is guiding us to a place that most of us cannot survive.
Yep. And nature knows how to weed them out. Too.
Well, yeah. But I don't believe in nature, you know. And least of all, I wouldn't believe in it. Nature's a bitch. Because of the simple fact that when you look at procreation, the woman's egg is basically an empty fucking disc, you know, half full with genetic material. It's not until that fucking sperm comes shooting down that fucking, you know, pussy.
Let me in.
And it fuck gets in there and it starts procreating, or not procreating, but start regeneration or expanding and making duplicates of itself to become different aspects of the body. And within just basically 10 months for real, you'll have another human being.
Yep.
Now, how the fuck can our country say, oh no, we can kill him. We can kill him up 3 months, you know. That pussy, you know, deserves better. No, she's a whore. Every bitch on her back giving a motherfucking abortion have one thing in common. they allow some greasy ass churches eating Negro or whatever.
Well, she was
That
raised
fucking-
for incest.
Man, what if she wasn't? What if she's just a dirty fucking whore that gets double fucking penetration and one motherfucker accidentally fucking skeets in that pussy? What if she's that? You
I
know?
just look at it like I don't care if a woman has an abortion. I do think, if the guy wants to be the father of the child, because he's gonna be. Yeah, I think in a kind of a way I kind of do, because he's gonna be financially responsible.
Okay,
for that
but
kid.
he's gonna tell this bitch, you sit here through all this misery and shit for 10 months while I'm fucking these random whores.
Well, she knew how that motherfucker was before she fucked him.
Well, that's not necessarily true. We lie to bitches to fuck them all the time.
And they manipulate to get ding dong too, so it don't even matter.
It is a two-way street.
Right.
But, we gotta
At
understand.
the end of the day, no matter what we fucking do, they make the final decision unless you just gonna take it.
Well, no, you can take it. Listen, a lot of women have a fantasy. I'm going to tell them the reality here.
Okay,
a lot of women have fantasy, and the motherfucker creeping through, tiptoeing, and just fucking throwing them on the ground, fucking taking this dick. They have that fantasy. That's their fantasy. All right. I don't subscribe to that. I'm like hey, make sure we're cool and shit. That's the way I think you should do it. But a lot of women, they just want to be smacked and fucking jizzed on the face and fucking.
Well, they can get that, but
no, a lot of weak motherfuckers. No, and they crave this. And prior to me being what I am today, I was a strong advocate for going out here fucking these whores, But now I'm like, no, because, it's bad.
I don't know. Whew, been a crazy show.
It's been one of those ones that's definitely been a roller coaster for sure.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's fucking a great Friday. Beautiful weather. No bugs, no mosquitoes.
We're inside, away from the critters.
Fuck yeah. We'd be fucking doing Macarena up in this motherfucker was for the screen.
Yeah, because of Missouri mosquitoes. They kind of ruthless Missouri mosquitoes. They don't.
They came up from Arkansas. That's all I can say. They came up from Arkansas.
And they probably came through Arkansas from somewhere else.
But now our shit has West Nile in it. Maybe a Zika.
Yeah. Everything in that shit now. You just never know.
That's why I say we gotta get off this planet.
Depends on what they decide to let off into the environment. Make some money off of some corporation's drug they just developed.
Well, we have what's that? I think 24 government-run laboratories making biological agents of various types.
Yep, that'd be fun.
Now, if the electricity all goes down, the generator fails, all that shit's marinating, and it's gonna go everywhere. Yeah. Welcome to fucking, hell on earth, folks. But you're making it that way.
Intensified.
They're making it that way. By keep on supporting these fucking bitch-ass companies that has zero interest in preserving
the human species.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Yep, them. And these, I don't know, man. The fucking government, they all need to fucking go,
But they're not. They're, like I said, they're a yeast infection. You can put that monostat on it, but they just keep coming back. Because the power structure's set up that way.
Yeah.
Listen, the only way that we fix what we fix now is if we all come together and be like, you know what? This ain't right. It ain't been right ever. Let's make it right. Let's make it right together. I'm all about let's make America right for the first time. I'm all for that. Because it ain't been right ever.
Nah.
It's never happened.
No.
But we can make it right now. Working together.
Yeah.
But most motherfuckers, are you serious? I have to give up my shit? No.
You just make sure you.
But I'm telling you, folks,
you
motherfuckers who think like that, you're going out like the dodo.
Yeah.
You're going out like the dodo.
You know it. Who gives what they say stand for? Though they was gonna they stand for the flag.
Well, that was that NFL bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing I
Then
hate.
the Democrats, they done already done co-opted that bullshit.
Democrats never been your friend,
No.
nor have Republicans.
They worse than the Republicans.
You know, if you ever research Dr. Abdul Khalid Mohammed, listen to what this brother's saying, folks. He is on point. But he stepped.
But why would you do something for one group of people when they blindly vote for you anyway?
Yeah,
It makes no sense. No, you
Yeah.
don't need to do any policy. They gonna vote for you anyway.
I mean, it's Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
The more you smack them down, the more they love you.
Yeah.
Oh, he really loves me.
Now here's
He's
some
not
more
bad.
foot. Here's another foot up your ass. This is size 13. Wide width.
But they'll love it.
Kick you right in the ass with a shack shoe.
They'll love it because Stockholm motherfuckers
Yeah.
get off on pain. That's why we have all this proliferation of fucking tattoos. When I was a kid, only two type of people wore tattoos: sailors and whores. If you was a female with a tattoo, you're a slut. All you need to do is be fucking smacked around and
Tattoos
caught
are cool, man. You know, the sluts and tramps, they still got their certain spots. You know, the one above the butt and stuff. You know,
Man, I'm talking about any of them. It shows.
I got tattoos,
Well,
so I don't know.
No. I'm just saying that I grew up in the 70s, right? Back then, you saw a chick with a tattoo, all that indicated was she was into pain. All that indicated was you could fuck her in the ass. You know, she would, no trip. You know.
But what about the ones that didn't get the tattoos, but you can still do all that?
Well, there's, you know, exceptions to every rule.
Okay.
You know, exceptions to every rule. But, you know, most chicks frown on that activity, which is cool. Because the booty should be admired, but it shouldn't be fucked. It shouldn't be fucked. It really, I mean, come on now. You got the pussy in the mouth. That's more than enough. But, you know, once again, I'm happy with myself. I did not go on what could be considered a bigoted tirade against the sexually challenged, you know. That's what I call homosexuals, sexually challenged.
Right.
You know, I think that's PC as you can get.
I look at it like this: it's just more pussy for the straight guys.
Well, only if you can,
If
you
you
know,
can
it's
get-
like Pokemon. Can you fuck all these hoes? You know, can you catch them all?
You can't. You ain't gonna be able to catch them
Yeah.
all. But
Without
it's
catching
enough.
the
But it's
disease.
enough. It's enough pussy for every man to be satisfied.
Well, yeah. You know, like you said, these punks are so busy, satisfying each other. And, you know, think about this from one point of view. How would you really feel if you was a chick? You had all this tits and ass and shit. No one wants to fuck you. That fuck with your head. That fuck with your head.
Oh, it's a lot of women out here deprived of the Peter.
Oh, God, man. I mean, a good dose of penicillin probably fix this whole world up, man. You know, but right now, you know, it is what it is. And
It's
going
a
the way
lot
it
of.
has
It's
to
a
go.
lot of fucking. Man, a lot of narcissists all over the place now. It's like infested with narcissists.
Well, narcissists are like
Society.
fucking. Holy shit.
So, I really ain't got too much to say.
No, man.
I just want to
I'm pretty much wound down now.
just say it's Friday, man. I also want to say go to Angelica Earl for Missouri. Check out the platform. She's running against.
Is she a libertarian or?
No, she's running as a Democrat, but she's
Okay.
not taking corporate money.
Wow.
So, you know, we had Claire McCaskill. I think it's time to give somebody. Anybody could be better than her at this point, but I like the woman's platform, Angelica Earl. So check it out. You can volunteer. You can donate some cash, donate some fat cash. Just got a crowdfunding and a GoFundMe.
Is she hot? I mean, does she have big tits?
I think
fat
she's a mom. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't really even care.
Listen, I hate to tell you girls this, but when it comes to politics, if you look like Sarah Palin, but you talk normal, people, oh, she's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But if you come out there looking like Grimace, man, I'm telling you, You know, me myself, I would still vote for you because I would look for what you're saying. But a lot of motherfuckers are so hateful now against the BBWs, which makes me sick. You know, big women need love too, and thin women need love too. Pretty women need
all
love
women
too.
need love.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
I finish doing the thing first before you go on your tirade?
Yeah.
But anyway, I like the platform. Check her out, man. You know, we had Claire McCaskill. She offers it. She offers nothing.
No.
She's a corporate whore. So,
Propagandiness.
you know, yeah.
You know, all I gotta say is, man, you know, you need to put down the video games, young guys, and get out here and fuck these whores. That's what you gotta do. You know, I know that sounds horrible, but I say this as love. Because until you quit playing those video games and get out here and play the real game, you ain't gonna understand what life means. And it's very important that you progress. You know, you can't stay in the fucking flying around the airport. Sooner or later, you gotta put the landing gear down and come in for a landing. All right, preferably on her face. But you know. I'm just saying.
He's in one of those moods today.
I mean, it's been a great day. Today is a great day to be alive. And, you know, I just, you know, I'm so sick of people, all I do is work. Man, go out and live a little motherfucker and chill.
You know, I don't mind working, but I get pissed off. I get mad.
You never live to work. You work.
Yeah, I get up in the mornings and go to work, and it's like, man, I could serve the people so much better if I ain't have to go fucking do this.
Exactly.
You know, I could help way more people if I didn't have to spend this amount of time at this fucking place.
Makes this motherfucker
fucking
rich
and beating down my fucking body. So when I'm fucking old, I can't even move around this son bitch no more.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
And we all had to come aboard, man. We all had to do this together. Basically, think about like unionizing humanity for a better purpose than what we're going on now.
I don't have anything else. I'm all out.
I'm done, Dan. This has been the Other Morning Show.
I'm Dimebag Darley.
I'm True Power's Mine.
Peace.